Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Glamma's Closet. It has been, wow, what a week. It's been a crazy busy week and it's been very, very good. So let me go ahead and say hello and good morning to Cajun Roots Reseller. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's nice to see. Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm about half awake, guys. And Santa Claus, another bearded one. Hello from the North Pole. Well, hello from Imperial, Missouri. Hi. Joe Mouse, hello, sweetie. Oh, that's my JoJo. She's a peach. She was so sweet at the auction the other night. I just wanted to pick her up and squeeze her. She is the sweetest thing, seriously. And so cute in person. Like she's like a little doll. Dory, good morning. We found cousin Dory. Hello. Good morning. It's good to see you and thank you for going to the auction the other night. Yeah, it was a crazy busy week for me as well. Yeah. Johnny had a lot going on last week. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Tiny Dancer. Good morning, Cops. Good morning. It's good to see everyone. And if it's not morning where you are, you're probably in Great Britain. Maybe. Not sure. It's my favorite coffee cup. Ask me about my grandkids. You don't even have to ask. I usually tell. I want to thank everybody for being here this morning. I want to thank everybody who attended the Pride auction the other night. I will be going live probably this evening with some shout outs because I wanted to shout out everybody individually. There was really a lot of great support, and I feel like I should be naming names. So I definitely want to do that. Jennifer Hayes, good morning. Good morning, sweetie. You can tell I'm a little underprepared this morning. We did have my husband and I came home from date night last night, and there was a little bit of when you're the matriarch of a large family and the patriarch of a large family, sometimes you get those, you get some middle of the night calls that or visitors in certain situations. So, here we are. I'm a little sleep deprived this morning, so we're not going to do things as usual. I still have some updates for everybody though. So that's good. And don't worry, I can always take a nap. I'm good on that. Congrats again on that beautiful brooch lot. So many pieces. Yeah, so many beautiful pieces. Joe Mouse has excellent taste. I was in the back room. I was in the back room with Johnny. I'm like, if nobody wants that, can I? And as soon as I said that, Joe Mouse would be like, oh, that's cool. And she would pick it up. And I'm like, man, she's got such good taste. That's awesome, though. That is awesome. Good morning, Nita J. It's good to see you. Ronnie, my glam baby. Good morning, loves. Grabbing a bite to eat. Good morning, Raquel. Oh my God, thank you so much. The feedback that I've gotten was so positive and wonderful, and I was really, it was such a dream come to life. Like, guys, I thought about this last year. My sister and I were talking about this, and it just popped into my head. And by then it was already the third week in June and it was too late to organize anything. Jennifer, thank you so much for dropping that link. The bar, Tiara and Tea Party is Thursday at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. And we are going to have, child. Okay, here's the deal. We're all wearing tiaras. We're all spilling tea, and the giveaways will be tiaras and tea themed. So I'm really, really happy about that. I'm so glad it's Glamma time. I've been going around like the Energizer Bunny since 8 a.m. and need a break. Get back to work. No, I'm joking. I'm blessed to have found all of you. We're pretty blessed to have you, honey, my sweet JoJo. Um, and again, sorry if I sound unfiltered and a little off this morning. I really am kind of sleep deprived. But that being said, we don't let that get in the way of things, honey. Um, Johnny's birthday bingo special. Oh my God, yes, that is Monday. That's tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. On Johnny's channel, and this time he said he had 16 rounds of bingo, and I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. So next week is Johnny's birthday week, and so we'll be celebrating all sorts of things next week. And I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about that too. Mm. We went to see Shakespeare in the Park last night, right, for my sister's birthday. It was her birthday, and so we went to see Shakespeare in the Park. It's what she wanted. I hate mosquitoes, but we went, and they did 12th night, and they set it in Miami. They set it in Miami, which I thought was a very clever thing to do because you never know how hot it's going to be. And especially with the stage lights and stuff like that, those costumes and makeup can get really, really hot. No, I'm just out. Thank you. That's very sweet, Santa. Thank you. Do you have a background in radio or TV? I was in sales and hospitality for 32 years. So after a while, you just kind of have to get comfortable with your own, squeaky little voice. And then that works. And please excuse me. I need to blow my nose. Be right back. I am so sorry about that. I took a Zyrtec, and it looks like she's starting to kick in, and all my sinuses are draining, so that's fun. So we went to 12th night, and it's a story. It's very funny and very on theme for this week. We saw it's these twins are shipwrecked on an island, and it's Sebastian and Olivia, and so Sebastian goes one way, and Olivia goes another. They don't realize that they were picked up at different times, or it's a long story, but basically these shipwrecked twins, one of them goes one way and one of them goes another way, and the girl goes another way, but she's dressed as a guy out of a case of mistaken identity. And I think to protect herself, I'm not sure, but she's dressed as a guy. Now in Shakespeare's time, all of the actors for women were men. They didn't have women on stage. They had anybody who played a woman was a man. So in essence, we had a man playing a woman playing a man. So it was very Victor Victoria. It was very, and they went like hog wild on the drag. It was so fantastic. It was set in like the Miami, and all of the things that go on in Miami were going on the stage. And they were like twerking to Beyonce, and I mean, it was so over the top and crazy, fabulous, and wonderful. And yet they kept true to the original script. So they were all speaking in Elizabethan English the entire time. It was really, so it's like, but hark, dun, 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 dun. It was really fun. In sales this week, let's go ahead and do what's sold. Let me share screen with okay. I wanted to start with the shoes. I have these two pairs of Adidas black and white slides, size 13 men's. These I got last year, and I knew that if I waited to list them, that it would take until summer to get them listed. But I had $20 each pair on each pair, and I got a $34 offer, which was 20% off, and I took that. And so I paid $1.50 each for these at a yard sale last year, and they were in really great condition. I couldn't believe I was getting that. So I made I paid 34. I made 27.20 from this bundle. It was these two. I had these vintage blue and cream leather saddle shoes. Very, very happy about this find. I found those at the bins. And those were a size 7. They were 25 that they sold for. So they sold for, I originally had 30 on them. They sold for 25. And I made $17.98 from these. This Ariat embroidered mini skirt, I paid a little. I mean, I paid like full price for it. It was like $4, I think, at the Goodwill. And I paid for it because it had the name Ariat. And I was like, oh, it has Ariat and it's embroidered and everybody's going to want it. And what I didn't realize is that everybody already has it. This is why we run comps. So, so many people had this mini skirt in their closet. And I thought, well, that's what I get. But it did sell finally for $12. And I made $7.03 on it. So minus cost of goods, that was a $3 lesson. Vintage cotton blend, white embroidered top dress slip, 44C. I usually pick these up either at the Salvation Army or at the bins for super hella cheap, ridiculous expialidocious. And I sold it for 17. It sold for 17, so it sold for a percentage off of the original price. Sold for 17, and I made $11.58 from that. Here's a special one. Let's take a closer look. This is a tiara. Again, I found it low cost of goods. I found it at the bins, and I just loved it. It's very Evil Queen. Look at this. I loved it. I was going to add it to my personal tiara collection. I went to put it into one of my tiara boxes and realized that my tiaras were already overflowing and I have too many. That's a bad thing to say about yourself, guys. So I got this tiara with those, it's hard to tell from here, but those are AB beads. So they're very colorful. And then it's got the black beads and sort of it's almost kind of a thorny sort of weave, and it's got the pearls on it and the larger AB beads too. I mean, it's just fantastic, this tiara. Found it at the bins, guys. Never know what you're going to find at the bins, but I can spot a tiara from 20 clicks. And so that sold for, I had 18 on it. It sold for 15. And on that one, I made $12 after fees. And that one sold to a very good friend of mine. That one sold to a very good friend of mine. Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller was requiring a tiara. And who am I to deny someone who needs a tiara, honey? Yes, you got to share the tiaras. We'll call them T-sharas now. So yeah, I just absolutely loved this one so much. And I was going, like I said, I was going to keep it, and I didn't because I didn't need to. So that one I know is going to a very good and loving home. Hoka One Ones, which I really thought were Hoka 1-1s until Veronica got a hold of me. Hoka One blue sneakers, 11.5 men's. I really, really priced these way too high. And then I had one of those, you ever have one of those nights where you price something way too high, and rather than bringing it down a little bit at a time, you decide to go whole hog and just go nuts and start giving out really crazy discounts. And that's sort of what I did. Now the Hokas, I didn't actually pay up for too much. I want to say I picked those up at the bins. but I'll have to look up its origin story. So 22 is not bad for a pair of bin sneakers. And I have scrubbed those and sent those out, but I probably could have gotten more if I would have been smart enough to actually hold out for a little bit more than that. But I went hog wild one night and just went scorched earth on some prices just to get things moving. Key Imperial denim overalls medium wash. Now these I paid a little bit up for. I paid $6 for these overalls, and they're Key Imperial denim overalls, which just goes to show that honestly, any really overalls just sell. They just do. They're just cool. I mean, if you wear overalls, that's cool. But if you don't wear overalls, they're still cool. Pick them up. Those sold for $25, and on that one I made $17.98. And then this Ishakti, wait a minute, no, okay, I had them in the Hokups mixed up. Okay, this Ishakti black sleeveless full length gown with pockets sold for $30, and I made $24 on that. That was I think that's the last true ball gown in my closet. I had a lot of ball gowns just sit. So I'm going to be very cautious about the ball gowns from here on out. And lastly, I had these Coach Mary lockup burgundy leather driving loafers, size 10. They sold for $30, and I made $24 on those. So those came in a thread up shoe box. So my cost of goods was about $6 on those, a little over $6. So that was not a bad profit. Not a bad profit, not a bad week. It's a summer week, so it's not going to be the most, profitable week. Yeah, I really did love the Ashakti dress. Oh, Johnny. Oh my God, I can't wait. Don't think I'm not going to screenshot you to the moon and back. Oh, bye, Jessica. I didn't even see you come in. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying that much attention to the chat, which I should be. I can't wait. That's going to be fun. So in total, what I noticed going out this week were 5 pairs of shoes, one very beautiful tiara, one intimates, which was the slip, one skirt, one dress, and one overalls. And overalls would be considered like denim jeans. So overall, shoes win the day. We had 9 sales. If I do my average cost of goods at $27 per sale, or at $3 per on this particular lot, it was actually a little bit lower than that. But average cost of goods $3, so it'd be $27. So my gross total for the week was $210 for 9 sales. My net total for the week for 9 sales was $159.37. Minus my cost of goods of $27. So we had $132.37 was my total on Posh this week. And then I did the auction, the members only auction on the Cajun Roots reseller channel, made $96. So add that to the $132.37, and my total net for this week was $228.37. So that was not bad at all. That was not bad. That auction helped me out tremendously. So thank you, Johnny, for doing that for your resellers. Good morning, Ciro. Mwah. Oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. But bye, Jessica. Thank you so much for sharing. Good morning, Ciro. It's good to see you, love. So that is my what sold this week. Pretty much that's kind of what I've got until I do the I'm going to do the Attitude of Gratitude pop-up tonight and really send out thank yous. And very specific thank yous to every specific person who purchased from me on the members only auction and who supported the Pride auction. Every single buyer. on from my portion of the Tuesday show, and then every buyer from Thursday. You're going to hear their names tonight, and I just wow the outpouring from the community was so incredible and good, and blew me away. Really blew me away. You guys are rock stars. You guys are true rock stars. I mean, you're incredible. So I can't thank you enough. On behalf of the Glam fam, really, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, when and where tonight? Probably 8 o'clock Central, so 9 o'clock Eastern. Don't worry if you miss it. It is going to record. I bought extra storage just in case. So if you miss it, it is going to record. But everybody is going to 8 o'clock Central. Yep, 8 o'clock Central. I will go live tonight. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Let me preface that. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. That's a very Missouri thing, if you don't know. And it could it could possibly be something that is throughout the places that have, good fishing river. But we say it in Missouri a lot, and no more so than in the spring and early summer, when the rivers and lakes and creeks are really swole up already because of rains. So my sister's the luckiest girl. She's so lucky. We're in the park, guys, in the middle of the park, and we kept Rob and I kept telling her, we're like, this is not gonna, it's supposed to rain. This is not gonna happen. And she's like, you know what? She's like, that rain is gonna hold off. And I'm like, okay. And I'll be darned if it didn't start raining right after the final bows and the stage went dark. I was like, you got the best luck ever. That was so cool. You wouldn't object to a rising creek right now. We're parched here. Are you? You're not that far from me. We had rain last night, and we're supposed to have, in St. Louis, we're supposed to have rain all day. So I wonder if that's coming directly from the north. Glamma, your brother is a doll. So beautiful. He really is. He really is. I've been following him around. Guys, I was such an annoying little sister, and we're 2.5 years apart. So I would just follow him around everywhere when I was a kid. Everywhere. This kid, he could not ditch me. It must have been so annoying. And we would go everywhere. We were little kids, and he loved to explore, and he loved to hike, and he loved to walk, and he's much, much, much taller than I am. So to picture a guy who's like 6'3" and someone who's like 5'5" trying to keep up with them, we're like this, right? So he is the reason why I learned to walk fast, because if he could outwalk me, he would leave me. So I had to catch up with him. So we would go, everywhere. He'd be like, okay, let's go hiking. And we'd go hiking on some trail in some state park while my parents were visiting with relatives or whatever. Oh, wow. We got a little bit of rain last night, but we're in the extreme drought zone. There are several states in mid-Mo like that. We went from no drought to extreme in less than 2 months. Wow. They should come to St. Louis. We have water. Right? Like 3-hour drive. No, not even a 3-hour drive. Probably a 2-hour drive. And look at how much water. I've got water. Excessively so. It's almost to the point where it's gross. Hey. Good morning, Amy. It's good to see you, honey. Right down the road. Hello, beautiful Amy. It's nice to see you. Thank you. Dodo, did I miss you coming in? Hey, Dodo. I did miss you coming in. I'm looking up here now. I couldn't make it earlier, but I'm here in time. We had kind of a late night. Glampa and I went out for a little while after the play ended. Play ended about 10:30, and we were like, let's go to the casino and round this out. So we were there until about 12:30. We were getting ready to head out, and I got a call from family, and we had some things to take care of, and everything's okay. Everybody's safe. It's just a nightmare. But again, when you're the matriarch of a rather large family and the patriarch of a rather large family, you tend to get those calls sometimes. So it is what it is, and I love my family, so they've got my support 100%. They just also have my sleep pattern now, which sucketh. It sucketh, my. Oh, that's there's a portion of a speech in the 12th night play that we went to that was like you hyperbolic fiend, and so Glampa and I decided that his new nickname is hyperbolic fiend, and we were laughing and laughing. We thought that was funny. Which is, now I'm just rambling, guys. I'm honestly, I'm so tired. So I think we're going to cut it short today. But I will see you back here at 8:00 tonight. If you're not busy, come see me. So 8 p.m. tonight, with an attitude of gratitude, and we are going to give shout outs, hardcore shout outs for the auction and everything else. It's possible that Rob George will be here in person to give some shout outs too, and say hi to everybody and thank you. So anyway, I hope everybody has a happy Sunday. And I hope that you take very, very good care of yourselves, very good care of each other. And please don't forget, no matter how tired I am today, never forget, Glamma loves you. Bye.